All right, head coach Derek White here at Ben Lippen, and 6-2 going to Lawrence Manning this weekend. Coach, you guys this past Friday, let's talk about that first. 55-6 over Cardinal Newman, and an explosion offensively, yet the defense, I got the impression, was what you're most proud of. They're really coming around, aren't they?
Yes, sir. I mean, our offense has carried us this year, and we're getting better every week, and that's a good thing. That's our goal in our program. But our defense has played pretty well the last 3 weeks. We've given up 14 points or something like that. We're getting better, and that's where our team comes. Our special teams played real well, which makes our defense play even better. Friday night had a block punt, had 2 big returns, so it really helped us Friday night, and we clicked pretty well, played pretty well.
Talk about, you love special teams.
I do. I love special teams. I mean, at my last school, we were even with a lot of people, and we thought special teams was the difference in us winning a couple state championships. And we blocked a lot of punts at my last school and ran back a lot of punts. And that's just a game changer, and that's something I wanted to bring here. I had a coach mentor me, teach me a lot about it, and I've taken it upon myself to do the same thing, and it's just a game changer for us.
We got to talk about Robert Barrow. He's finally getting the attention that he deserves, and as we said, I got to see him live and in person this past Friday. I'm no expert. I don't pretend to be an evaluator, but I know a good player when I see one, and goodness gracious, this kid can really throw the football.
Coach. Robert Barrow is a great player, but even better, he's a great student. He's a great kid. He's a great person. He comes from a great family. Robert Barrow is the real deal. If you don't believe it, just come watch him. He can make every throw anybody can make. I mean, that's what we tell people. Don't look at him. When you look at him, he might not look like it, but when you put Robert in a game setting, he can throw. He has great arm strength. He has great touch. He controls the game. Robert is a real football player.
I love the fact that you didn't have to throw too much because you got up so much on Friday, but he was 14 for 17 for 215 yards, 3 touchdowns, but the best stat of all, not for the 3 receivers, but 14 for 17, and all 3 incompletions were
drops.
It's pretty strong, man.
It is. And we've been talking to our receivers a lot. We're like, come on, guys, we don't drop a lot of balls. Let's don't drop balls. I mean, our leading 3 receivers right now, as we call the drop category, the one they don't like talking about, we're tied as 5. So 15 drops on a season from your 3 best receivers. That's not a great stat, but that's a pretty good stat. It's just when they happen. And so, Robert does a great job. Those guys do a great job. It's just clicking for him.
He was in the zone on Friday, wasn't he?
He was. He can play. I mean, again, if you had ever seen Robert Barrow play, you come watch Robert Barrow play.
Let's talk about real quick, and this is your first year here, of course, but as you know, everyone is excited about the prospect of playing at least one home playoff game here, and obviously it's special when you never do it in the past.
Yeah, I mean, as we tell our kids every week, it's the good thing about this, the situation where every week becomes the biggest game in Ben Lippen history. Well, this week, biggest game in Ben Lippen history, we got a chance to go and kind of secure some playoff. 1, 2, 3, Hammond's locked up 1, they deserve it, and it's a first for us. It's a lot of excitement. It would be great for our seniors, everything they've been through in our program and our fans, to play a home playoff game here.
I really should save this question, and I will ask this to you once the whole season is over with, but we'll call this an in-progress question. How great has this ride been for you? Because you came in at the last moment. It was kind of a very unusual, not in a great way, situation where you didn't have them during the spring. You didn't have them the whole summer and all that. I got to imagine that as much confidence as you have to have in yourself to be successful at anything, these kids and their performance may have exceeded your expectations.
As I tell everybody, I told you a long time ago, #1 goal needs to be the state championship. You may not have the guys, and you evaluate at the end of the year. That's our goal. That was our goal the day I stepped on campus. Is it realistic every year? No, sir, it's not. But, I'm happy. I mean, I couldn't be more proud of our kids, but, it's nothing I've done. I've been blessed. I hired a great staff. I'll take my staff. I mean, they're as good as anybody. And I'll take our kids. Our kids have done everything we've asked them to do. And when you got a great staff, great kids, and then you have the support of your parents and, our student body and our school, I mean, that just is a perfect wave, as people say.
Coach Derek White, good luck on Friday, man. And I'm looking, I know don't want to put the cart in front of the horse, but I'm looking forward to that first playoff game. It's going to be live up here at Ben Lippen in this stadium. But first things first, go take care of Lawrence Manning.
Thank you, and thank you, Rich, for everything you do for high school sports.